We will not rest until solutions are found and things are done to make the system safe and healthy for the long term.
State Senator Elizabeth Benacquisto calling for action tonight in the interest of your health as bacteria and potentially toxic algae continue to plague our waterways. A state of emergency remains in effect for Lee County and 3 other counties along Florida's east coast, and this includes Martin County, which just extended its state of emergency for another week. 4 in your corner, Stephanie Tinoco, working to find out what your elected officials are doing to fix this ongoing problem. Steph?
Patrick, I met one-on-one with Elizabeth Benacquisto, and she reassured me elected officials will not rest until they reach a solution. And she made it clear there isn't enough being done until it's fixed.
I'm really scared for our beach and our way of life here.
It's a concern echoed by those who make their living along the coast. And while water releases from Lake O have slowed, the effects are still visible along our shores and are firmly in the minds of elected officials like Elizabeth Benacquisto.
The issue is on top of mind for all of us here in Lee County.
In a one-on-one interview, she tells me there's no doubt algae from excess releases is the biggest problem the state faces.
We're on the cusp of knowing if they turn toxic or not. They haven't yet, but it's something we're very mindful of.
Lee County is still under a state of emergency, so I asked her the question that's on everyone's mind.
Is it even safe enough for your kids to swim in this water?
Well, I would encourage folks, if they see the water is green, I wouldn't go in that water. The beaches are beautiful and they're safe, but when you see that bright spot of green water, I would encourage folks to be cautious.
Lawmakers recently passed the Legacy Florida bill, which allows $200 million a year for the next 20 years for Everglades restoration projects. Benacquisto tells me this will help businesses survive.
A hotline has been set up to help those small businesses receive funds and assistance if their business is affected by these water quality issues.
People may argue it's just a band-aid to a bigger issue. Moving forward with something that you could, tell people at home.
Well, for me, all options are on the table. We are pushing the district and the state to make sure that when we're planning for the next phase of storage, options and opportunities, we don't want to just look north of the lake. We want to look south of the lake as well.
Benacquisto tells me she'll continue exploring those options, and you can also find out more information about the Florida Legacy Bill by visiting our website and clicking on the story on fox4now.com. Reporting live in the studio, Stephanie Tinoco, Fox 4. In your corner.
All right, thank you, Stephanie. Governor Rick Scott pushing your state lawmakers to spend millions to battle Florida's water crisis. The plan is to ask the legislature to create some local state grant programs to help homeowners who want to switch from septic tanks to central sewer systems. Part of the blame has been on these water releases from Lake Okeechobee. They go down the Caloosahatchee to our coast. The governor says septic tank runoff, though, is also responsible, and he's proposing more money next year to help communities along the Caloosahatchee build some new wastewater systems.